There is a place on Earth where you can watch the sunset twice in one day. You can see it once from the ground, and then, after a 60-second elevator ride, you can watch it set all over again from above the clouds. This isn't a mountain, it's a building, a vertical city so tall it exists in its own twilight zone. This is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the undisputed tallest structure ever built by humanity. A half-mile-high testament to ambition. But the question is, how do you build something this tall in the middle of a desert on a foundation of sand? And most importantly, how do you stop it from snapping in the wind? In the early 2000s, Dubai was a city with a singular goal: to become a global hub for tourism, finance, and luxury. It needed a landmark, an icon so audacious it would put the city on the world map forever. The plan was to build the world's tallest building. But the goal wasn't just to beat the record, it was to shatter it. The building's final height was kept a closely guarded secret throughout its construction, a strategic move to outpace any potential rivals in the race to the sky. This meant the engineers were designing a structure for a height that had never been attempted. They weren't just pushing the envelope, they were creating a new one. And their biggest enemy wouldn't be gravity, it would be the wind. At these extreme heights, wind is a relentless, powerful force. When it hits a flat, uniform surface, it can create a phenomenon called vortex shedding. These organized whirlpools of air can cause a building to resonate and sway dangerously. A simple rectangular design was out of the question. The architects found their solution in nature. The Burj Khalifa is built around a massive, Y-shaped concrete core. This three-lobed design, along with a series of spiraling setbacks, effectively confuses the wind. The vortices can never get organized into a steady rhythm. The wind's energy is scattered. It was an elegant solution that turned the building's greatest enemy into a harmless breeze. But to cheat the wind, you first have to conquer the sand. The skyscraper rests on 192 concrete and steel piles, buried over 150 feet deep into the earth. Instead of resting on bedrock, these piles use the immense friction of the surrounding sand and soil to anchor the 500,000-ton structure firmly in place. With the foundation secure, the next record-breaking challenge began. How do you get wet concrete, a material that starts to harden in minutes, more than a third of a mile straight up into the air? The solution was a concrete river to the sky. A special high-strength concrete mix was developed, and on hot desert nights, to slow the curing process, it was pushed upwards by one of the most powerful pumps in the world. They set a world record, pumping concrete higher than ever before in history, forming the tower's super-strong core. The final flourish was the spire. Over 4,000 tons of steel were assembled inside the top of the building. Then, strand by strand, the entire spire was slowly lifted into place by powerful hydraulic jacks. They had defied gravity and built a concrete spine higher than any before. Now they had to make this vertical city a place where people could actually live and work. The Burj Khalifa is more than just a structure. It's a self-contained city. It holds residences, hotels, and corporate offices. Keeping its 10,000 occupants comfortable in the desert heat requires a colossal cooling system. The air conditioning is so powerful that it creates a huge amount of condensation. This water is collected and used to irrigate the surrounding parks, about 15 million gallons a year, enough to fill 20 Olympic-sized swimming pools. And keeping the 24,000 windows clean is its own engineering marvel, requiring a fleet of high-tech cradles that move along tracks built into the facade. It's a never-ending job that shows the incredible logistics of maintaining a city in the sky. From its wind-cheating design to its record-breaking construction, the Burj Khalifa is a masterclass in solving the problems of extreme height. It stands as a symbol of 21st century ambition and a testament to how high humanity can build when it reaches for the clouds. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the world's tallest building, hit that like button and subscribe for more. What other modern skyscraper has a fascinating engineering story we should explore? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.